It's the fact that I just recorded a 30-minute video and it was facing the wrong way. I'm taking my glasses off because I'm really hating the glare. At this point, I'm very tired of talking about it because it's the third time I have recorded this video, because this is the second time that it came out wrong, like literally like in the wrong fashion. This video I'm making this because what's happening with this Wendys situation is really being blown out of proportion. It's really being overplayed. It's clearly being put out there so that the person that can make a brand for himself, for publicity, for clout, because what was said is completely not what happened. I did not call anyone a pig. I did not brutally harass anybody. I did not get aggressive with anybody. I did not embarrass anybody. I think it's just embarrassing within itself that you felt brutally harassed, that you felt embarrassed by the fact that all I said was Black Lives Matter, justice for Breonna Taylor, justice for George Floyd, justice for Jacob Blake. I don't understand why me saying those things, which were not directly to you, I did not look the police officer in his eyes and say Black Lives Matter. I did not call him out by name or by his occupation, like police officer, Black Lives Matter. I did not say anything to that. I wasn't even looking in the direction of the police officer. And it's just the fact that the police officer and anyone else that was in there just felt the need and actually felt the embarrassment and the harassment type of vibes from the words I said. I think they need to have an evaluation within themselves, because, again, why does me as an African-American Black woman make you feel threatened by saying Black Lives Matter? That just gives me racist vibes, if you ask me. Why are you threatened by the words justice for Breonna Taylor? I should feel threatened that the moment that you walked in the store, you're watching me and staring me down. It seemed like you were keeping your hand positioned on your weapon, like your finger might accidentally slip and hit the trigger. I felt uncomfortable. I felt uncomfortable as a Black woman walking downtown and being watched by every police officer in the vicinity of my area because I'm Black. I feel uncomfortable that the fact that I could literally not make it to my 17th birthday because of the color of my skin. Now, you may be saying, girl, you're not even Black. You don't sound Black. You don't act Black. You don't look Black. You're not fully Black. First off, who the fuck is fully Black? Let's break that down. We're just gonna act like slavery didn't happen. Okay. That's the first thing. No one's fully Black. I mean, unless you're African. But if you're African, it's literally in the name. It's literally in the name of the race. African American. Because they intertwine. Okay. Go to my ancestry, my 23 strand in me, whatever it's called. Go look it up. But I'm just trying to understand. I want to say I did not call anyone a pig. I don't know if I already said this. I truly feel like I have, short-term memory loss. But I did not call anyone a pig. I did not brutally threaten anyone. I did not harass anyone. I did not yell at anyone. I didn't speak below this. I didn't speak above this level that I'm speaking right now. And right now you can hear me way more clear because I'm in the room by myself. No sound, just me talking. At the moment of when everything was said, I was at the restaurant with oil popping, sandwich wrappers, people moving, people talking, people order taking, people making drinks, ice, the grill, the oven. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. There was action taking. I did very much get in trouble. Very much will show through my paycheck, through my hours, through my public work record. Just because it's not being put out there, my punishment doesn't mean that it's not happening or that it's not going to happen. The managers that were on site did talk to me, did pull me aside. It was stopped. I was not just allowed to say what I said, even though I really don't understand why I can't say that. Last time I checked, First Amendment, freedom of speech. I did not directly say anything to anyone. It just further goes to show how you're racist, that you felt the need to put on social media that you felt threatened by the words Black Lives Matter, justice for Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Jacob Blake, and many thousands of hundreds of more. But it's just a picture that's being painted. the black aggressive female, the threatening black girl, the ratchet establishment. Like, y'all real quick to try to cancel Wendy's, cancel that location, cancel me, but you won't put Breonna Taylor's murderers in jail. It's been, what, over 110 days? And what did you guys do? Throw $12 million at them? Throw some money at them? Oh, pay for a funeral. Money for emotional distress. We're not going to prosecute the killers or anything because, you know, they're white. White supremacy is a thing. White privilege is a thing. Yeah, we're not going to prosecute them. No, we're not going to hold them accountable. We're just going to let them roam the streets so they can kill more innocent black people. And just in case you forgot, she was innocent. She was in her home sleeping. Or how about Jacob Blake, paralyzed from the waist down? A lot of people are saying, oh, he wasn't all that innocent. If you guys didn't watch the video, the clip that was being put out, circulating, it clearly shows Jacob walking away from the police officers. He was walking for a good 30 to 45 seconds before he got to his car and opened his car. And then that's when both police officers felt that they needed to shoot their weapons 7 times into his back. Not once, not twice. They didn't use their baton, their stick, whatever the fuck you call it. They didn't use their hands, handcuffs. No, they immediately went for their weapon. They allowed this man to walk to his car. And then when he gets there and opens the door, now he's a threat. He is dangerous. But what about that 17-year-old that crossed the state borders with a rifle and just sprayed bullets? Oh, he's at home? Interesting. Interesting. Like, you guys really pick and choose who you want to cancel. Y'all really pick and choose what's important. So you're telling me my comment, Black Lives Matter, was so threatening that you had to make a Facebook post about it, that now you're trying to cancel the whole corporation? Now you're trying to protest and boycott and send people to the location? First off, don't do that. Don't endanger other people. Don't endanger me. Don't endanger anyone that works at that vicinity, because it's just not that deep. I mean, everyone's feelings are valid, yes. But it's just like, why do you feel some type of way about me saying Black Lives Matter? I didn't call you out by name. Wasn't even looking at you when I said it. So clearly you feel some type of way within yourself. Clearly you already felt some type of way about the topic itself for you to all be reacting the way that you are. I mean, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. But if you're going to put something out there, tell the truth. Don't over-exaggerate it. And the person who said that, I just feel like they're doing this for their own personal purpose. Because all up in their bio, they got journalist, producer, actor. And I'm like, I've never heard of you a day in my life. I've never seen you a day in my life. So it seems like it was really being put out there, overplayed for the own benefit of the brand of whoever. I'm not going to say the person's name because I feel like that'll be further harassment, brutalizing embarrassment. But just feel like they're really using this to make a name for themselves, to really try to get out there, because you got brutally harassing from saying Black Lives Matter, for coughing and saying George Floyd over 50 feet away from the police officers themselves. Make it make sense. Please do. And then reading the comments were just a whole nother issue. Racist as hell. Disrespectful as hell. Fuck Black Lives Matter. Oh, the person was probably black. Y'all should have known. What? The comments of, I feel so bad for the police officers. Like, that person should really be held accountable. They should be fired. I'm like, wow. I should be fired because I said Black Lives Matter. But honestly, just reading the post itself, like, me personally, I'm just so mad because, one, it was me. I know what I said. I said what I said, and I know how I said it, and when I said it, and what I said it, and how I said it. But, I mean, of course, reading that post just by itself, like, if it wasn't me, I didn't know the context, I'd react the same. No, I wouldn't. I'm not racist, so I wouldn't be racist. I wouldn't be disrespectful. I'd wait until I got the full story. But the way that the person is publicizing this incident, it's not a far stretch that people are reacting the way that they are. I mean, I just can't get over this. Brutally harassing, called them a pig. Like, wow. It's just the amount of detail that has been put into this article, into this post, into this incident. The police officers were very embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? Again, did not speak directly to anyone at all. So why were you embarrassed? Why did you feel it was about you? I didn't say, hey, police officer, Black Lives Matter. No. But I for sure saw you staring into my eyeballs like you were ready to pull your gun out. Saw your hand on your holster, whatever that thing's called. I saw that. Don't pull out the 9. Because it looked like he was real ready to. Real ready. Of course he would. For the black worker. Yeah. I got spoken to, just in case you're wondering, by 3 managers, 3 different people. Don't forget the permanent comments on my work record from the corporation, so yeah. But I said what I said. I meant that. Black Lives Matter. Justice for all the innocent black lives. Save our children. Stop being homophobic and transphobic. So I just feel like I had to say something because, one, they're only putting out one side, and it's just the amount of over exaggeration, and it's just a picture that they're really trying to paint. And it's also the comments, like, it was really racist. Like, I'm like, wow. Y'all are going so hard for a police officer that y'all don't know. Blue Lives Matter. But you're not doing that for Jacob Blake. You're not doing that. You weren't doing that for George Floyd. You weren't doing that for Elijah. Let's take it back. What about Emmett Till? What happened when he was falsely accused of something? Brutally beat, killed, and drowned. To the point where he was unrecognizable. See, that's the type of things that make me uncomfy. Knowing that I have a history, knowing, not me personally, but knowing that my people have a history of being falsely accused of multiple acts and being prosecuted to the utmost ability. But watching a white person get a slap on the wrist. Not every white person is racist. Not every cop is bad. LOL. I just feel like, no, I do not think permanently that all cops aren't bad. I feel like when I see a cop, when I'm in the vicinity of a cop, my first thought isn't like, you're fucking racist. But my first thought is like, I don't know how this is finna go. I'm black, you're white, you're a police officer. I'm gonna watch out. I'm gonna move different. I'm gonna make sure be on guard. Because, I mean, it's 2020. I can get shot for breathing the wrong way. I'll call you Jake and your name is Jacob and you're gonna shoot me. So, unless you prove me otherwise, my first thought is going to, I need to be cautious because I could lose my life. And that's sad. That's very much sad that I live in that type of fear. Because not only am I a woman, I am a black woman. I need to pick a struggle. Like, I do. But, excuse me. If you want to know the exact post I'm talking about, it will be on it's on my Facebook. I reshared it and I reposted it with my side. I do not want any hate to Wendy's because, first off, how are you going to let one person, like, all I do is work there. Like, this company's been around for years, like, and I just think it's so disrespectful and uncalled for to bring it to the actual workplace, because it's like, when have you guys ever seen Wendy's actively use their platform to advocate or talk about Black Lives Matter? Like, it's not like a store policy or anything. It's something that I did on my own free will, that I said out of my mouth with my own thought. Not because it's protocol or something. So I just don't see why canceling the location or the company would do anything. And it's the fact that you're literally gonna cancel it because of a comment. Like, all I said was Black Lives Matter, and it's just like, why are you so hurt about it? Why are you so mad about it? Why are you so scared and threatened by it? Moving along, that was the first topic at hand. Back to what I was saying about Save the Children. I am not that, well, right now, when Black Lives Matter this year, after George Floyd died, and it was like a real uproar, Minnesota started all with the riots and stuff, my sole focus was Black Lives Matter. Because I feel like we finally had that time. We finally had that platform. We finally had the attention that we've been deserving. But I will never forget about Save Our Children. This isn't exactly on topic, but like, I'm already talking about my culture. I feel like this is going to be my controversial opinions, like, towards the end. Because what I said, that was very important. That needs to be said. Like, y'all not gonna, if you're going to tell the story, you're not going to overdo it. You're not going to over-exaggerate. You're not going to be sending out unnecessary hate and allegations that were nowhere near true. And they're talking about footage. Baby, if somebody recorded me, lawsuit. I didn't give you permission. Why is you recording me at this place? Lawsuit. And now, unless it's camera footage, which I doubt you'll get, because... But maybe y'all do. And when y'all do, y'all gonna see exactly what I just said. But anyways, I think this is just all the way around, all about race. Like, everything shouldn't be about race, but it really is. Why are our Mexican children in cages? You'll never see a white kid in a cage. You'll never catch that. Why are our children in cages? Why are they sleeping on aluminum foil? Why? Y'all, I think it's an eyelash in my eye. Why is that a thing? That's what I'm just trying to understand. Why is that a thing? Why is no one... Well, let me not say no one, because I know it's millions, it's hundreds, thousands of people talking about it. But why is it not a mass media thing? Why is this not mainstream? Or how about, back to the thing where I said it's all about the races. The law in LA, where as long as you're not over 10 years, you won't get prosecuted. You know, it's for their celebrities. There's white celebrities. I mean, I don't know if they got some black celebrities doing it, but I could be 15. He could be 25. He is okay. He will not go to jail. But watch a 19-year-old black man be with a 15-year-old. She lied, though. She lied. She said she was 18. You should have known better, sir. Oh, give him the electric chair. Lethal injection. Death row. 50 years to life. You see what I mean? Or how about the pure evidence that these celebrities are raping, torturing, and killing these children to steal their blood and that part of their brain to stay rejuvenated? Are we going to act like The Shining isn't a movie? Are we going to act like The Shining isn't a literal representation of what they're saying that they're doing to these children? Like, in The Shining and in Dr. Sleep, they're literally finding children with the brightest light, that white stuff that follows you around. They murder, mercilessly kill these children, and then they feed off of that. That keeps them alive. That keeps them with their powers. That keeps them rejuvenated. You guys aren't putting two and two together? What about Lady Gaga in American Horror Story? Season 5, Hotel. Drinking the children's blood to stay up. Y'all not ready to talk about that. Another one. You can't say Black Lives Matter and be homophobic or transphobic. All Black Lives Matter. The homophobic ones too. I mean, not the homophobic ones. If you're homophobic, no. Cancel yourself. But you people, majority men, that thought that you can't change your genetics. If you were born a man, you are a man. Hang yourself. Because it's all about respect. Somebody said, they don't gotta agree with you, they don't gotta believe what you believe. You don't. But it's called being respectful of a person and their feelings. If I tell you that I am a fucking female, no matter if I was born a male or not, no matter if my birth certificate says that, which you can actually change, and no matter if my DNA says I was a man, if I told you my name is Danisha and not Donald, call me Danisha. Do not say he, him, his. It's her and hers. She. You get that? Do y'all get that? Because I don't be thinking y'all get that. Because it's all about common decency of a person and regarding their feelings. If I tell you to call me something, call me what I told you to call me. Don't call me what you want to, because what you want and what your feelings about me and my identity don't matter. Y'all need to understand that. Get it through your skulls. Okay? Okay. Just because you aren't using the N-word in a disrespectful manner doesn't make it any better. I mean, I personally wouldn't say you're racist because you're using the N-word, considering it's not in a disrespectful manner. But what is, like, I just want to understand what is so special about the N-word. Why can't y'all stop saying it? Preferably Mexicans and white people. Why can't y'all stop saying it? It's called growth. Now, canceling people from old behavior is an iffy topic for me. Because, like, if they visibly actually changed, actually educated themselves, why are you bringing up something 3 years ago? But if they did it 3 years ago and still doing it now, baby, why would you post that? Why would you do that to yourself? You already know you're finna get canceled. I think it's all about growth, respect, and perspective. But that's enough for my TED Talk, y'all. I just really wanted to put this out there because I didn't harass anybody. I didn't get aggressive with anybody. I do not want Wendys to be canceled. I do not want my location to be canceled. I do not want anyone that works there to be harmed. I don't want them to lose business. But I also just really feel like you're blowing. I don't feel like you are blowing this out of proportion. So, Black Lives Matter, justice for Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin, Elijah, Jacob Blake, and just every other Black person that's been killed innocently. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And I want to memorize their names, name by name, not just the recent ones. All of them. That'll take some time. A long time. That should say something. Save our children. Kill pedophiles. Incarcerate pedophiles. Hold celebrities accountable. Hold police officers accountable. Hold murderers accountable. See you in the next one.